Hello everybody, welcome to your weekly angel card reading here for Beacons of Angel Light. It's me, Trudy Healy, and sorry I'm posting late, but well, better late than never, right? So I pulled out a whole bunch of cards. We have this full moon in Taurus this week on the 24th. Also, happy birthday to all the Scorpios. This week the sun moves into Scorpio. That full moon in Taurus, what does that all mean? Well, for starters, Taurus is very Venus ruled. Taurus is an earth sign, so I do feel like the shadow aspect of all of the planetary needs are going to be coming to surface, perhaps earthquakes and things like that, or protests on behalf of planet Earth herself, things like this. And then also there's a very stubborn nature. You know, Taurus is a very stubborn sign. If I'm not mistaken, it's one of the fixed. It's an earth sign. So again, lots to do with nature. You may receive divination by spending time in nature. You know, Taurus, although lots of people would think them to be very materialistic, I feel like Taurus is very earth connected and they love to spend time in nature. If they could just spend all day lollygagging, naked, frolicking in nature, whether it's rain or sunshine, day or night, that's what their calling is, you know. So for this week, sorry about that. I guess that's confirmation of the energy that's going to be there, but, you know, wanting to spend time in nature, I guess, frolicking naked. For this week, I'm going to be using a combination of cards here. So these three right here are during Virtue decks. These are Chakra cards by Rochelle Charman and my tarot cards. So without any further ado, I definitely want to take out some tarot cards for this week and see what the main energy is. What's the main energy for this week? I keep turning to these cards lately. Yeah, but I feel like the energies are definitely upgrading. There's a lot of bodily fluid upgrades going on. There's a lot of purging going on, a lot of releasing. So if you do wish to release, I'm going to repeat that. If you do wish to release any karmic debts, karmic entanglement, where you have given vows of poverty, say, yes, I accept. And if you have also any vows of undeservingness, unrequited love, unlove, to release that. If you're ready to release any karmic entanglements from past lives, any vows of unlove and unrequited love, feelings of undeservingness, say yes. Alright guys, I am ready to pull some cards here. I just really wanted to use Super Shuffle. So this is the main energy of the week, is the Fool card. And also we have Justice and the Six of Pentacles. So these are the three main energies for the week. Let's see what the obstacles are. So the Fool and the Justice energy, I feel like with the Fool and the Justice, like you're just kind of doing whatever makes you happy, and the justice is going to come your way. Things have been unbalanced, and you're in the midst of balancing your scales by doing what feels good to you, and somehow universe is going to compensate you. What's the blockage? Sleepless nights. There's a partnership which you're questioning, but it's a beneficial partnership, and you're questioning it, and you're also doubting yourself. Right now is a time where you're very capable and you're doubting that. It's keeping you up at night. Sorry, my phone is going off the hook here. So what can we do to overcome the blocks? Oh, they said not this deck anymore. Sorry. They wanted us to hear what the blocks were. Oh, by the way, there's 4 of Pentacles here. Let me look that up. 4 is usually balance, and Pentacles has to do with finances. But I just like to reconfirm, also because it has Swiss cheese memory. And oh, it's a 6, it's not a 4. Sorry, 6. Alright, so this is somebody who sees hidden talent in you. They want to invest in you. Could be outstanding debts being paid. It could be a loan being granted. This is something of value being gifted to you. It's usually something of value being gifted to you. Somebody sees hidden talent in you and they want to invest in you. That's how that usually, that's how that feels. Coupled with the Fool he only knows what makes him happy, you know, and he stays away from what brings him pain. The Justice, again, that's like the balancing of the scales here. At the end of the Libra season, Libra shows up in the reading. So let's move on, because we were saying, what can we do to overcome the blockage, right? How funny. And this card. I know what this is. It says, let it go. And we're talking about the 10 of Swords here. Whatever it is that's keeping you up at night, late at night, that you're thinking, pondering on. You're overthinking the scenario. And you need to release the desire to control the situation and give it to God. You know, it's not your place to control it, nor will you be able to. And all it's bringing is a bunch of swords into your nights where you're not capable of sleeping. So you definitely need to, like they say in that Disney movie, let it go, let it go. Anyway, then to clarify, let's see the 2 of Wands. Oh, you guys are clarifying everything at once, huh? Archangel Gabriel, you are wonderful. So, to clarify the 2 of Wands, this is, I was saying, I was like, there's a partnership and you don't believe in it. You don't trust it. And Archangel Gabriel is saying, open your heart to love. The more you open your heart and pour your love into your creations, the greater the life force energy. This is to do with the Fool energy. The 2 of Wands is a meeting of 2 minds where creative projects are enhanced. There is a flow of communication and of ideas. It's very expansive energy. Plus the 2 in Roman numerals is reminiscent of the 11, which is a portal, a gateway, 1111, all this wonderful stuff. So you're being encouraged here to open your heart to love, and your creations will come from greater life force energy, right? And then right next to the 2 of Wands, we got the Ace of Wands. That's so funny because at the beginning we have the 10. And then we also have a 1. A 10 and a 1. Ending and beginnings all together here. So then for clarifying this Ace of Wands, we have share your art with the world. And so it just goes hand in hand with this, because I was saying it's like you don't realize the power that you have right now. And this lady here, she's painting a portrait. It's time to allow yourself to shine as brightly as you possibly can. The world benefits from seeing your genuine art. They benefit from it in so many different ways. Some people may be inspired to put out their own genuine art. Some people may feel healed or identified with you in some way, okay? It'll speak to them. So you don't have to wait for it to be perfect, but it's definitely time for you to start sharing your art, your creativity, and all of these wonderful gifts that God's bestowed upon you. It's time for you to share it with the rest of us. Oh, how beautiful. All right. Now, I'm going to set these cards aside for a second. And I want to ask, these are Doreen Virtue and Raleigh Valentine's Angel Tarot cards. I want to ask, what our most likely outcome for the week is. All right, we got it. Wow, that took a while. So we have the Queen of Air here. There is a decision that needs to be made. This is lingering from last week. Some people have yet to make the decision. Some people are regretting the decision that they made. Some people are thinking they may go back on the decision that they made. So you're being encouraged to be realistic, to be witty, and to be independent, and to be objective in that decision making. Clear away all of these. They're talking about clearing away, and that's what I was saying about releasing, let it go. So this is the most likely outcome of the week, is that you're yet to decide or to be really decisive on something, and they're asking you or they're forewarning you that you need to be, right? Then we have the Seven of Air, but it came out upside down. The Seven of Air is always talking about the mind, the headspace, the cosmic realm. So these are plans that need revision, but because it came in the reversed, it is time to put those plans into execution and stop waiting. It's time to take action. The Two of Fire is here to support the Two of Wands and open your heart to love. This is again a meeting of minds or a meeting of hearts. You're coming into your own. There's new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. So this is being honored this week. And we also have the Ace of Air to support the Ace of Wands. I love this. You just can't make it up. So brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, and, you know, a rough start, a challenging beginning. So this is beautiful. I'm so pleased with this. All right. What chakra are we needing to work on for this week here? So I did want to let you all know that I am really grateful for you tuning in. If it's your first time, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome. I really appreciate sponsors and client readings. We have 2 cards here for this week. And I really love when you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really does help the channel. And I love just hearing the comments. Honestly, the exchange of energy is such a huge thing for me, at least. Like, it's a huge pick-me-up for me to have a drab day and then read that somebody heard my reading and that it really was exactly what their soul needed so that they could continue. That makes me feel so wonderful. So thank you for all of your comments and your continued patronage. All right, so we have here, this is beautiful. Guys, it's a lot of spiritual development. That's what I was saying. All of the bodily fluids are being upgraded. There's a lot of cosmic downloads that we're receiving. This is a 3rd eye card, and this is a soul star chakra card. Spiritual awakening. And you would think that this is a 3rd eye, but it's a soul star chakra card. The soul star chakra is located above the crown, which is 6 inches above your head. So another 3 inches above that, I'd say total 9 inches away from the crown of your head, is where your soul star chakra is. It's what connects you to the cosmos, to the divine, to the extraterrestrial, if you will. And so we are receiving a lot of cosmic divination this week. It is very important to remain hydrated, to get your sleep, to be good to yourself, to spend time in nature, to take off your shoes. The information comes in the data. The data comes in fragments of light. Our consciousness is expansive and contagious. So you are being asked to liberate space in your emotional, psychological, and physical worlds to allow this new data to utilize that space, memory, and what have you. Because there is new data that is coming to replace the outdated. And then we also have psychic development. And I see this very correlated with this card here, the Queen of Air. For starters, yes, they're both crystal balls and they're being held in the hands of someone. But this is relying on your intuition, and as soon as you start to rely on it, it develops more, and the more you rely on it, the more it develops. So now, in this case, it's asking you to use the eye of your mind, because at this very, very time, you are a grand manifester. Manifesting is not only to do with what you're manifesting, but in great part, people don't realize, manifesting has to do with divine timing. Sometimes it takes us years to manifest, when other times it takes us only hours or minutes. And why is it so? You know, in real estate, it's all about location, location, location. And although time is an illusion in terms of manifesting, it's all about your timing, the divine timing. So the grandest of manifestors know this, and the rest of us were learning. Anyway, so let's see here what crystal energy I'm going to let you go with for the week. These are crystal cards by Doreen Virtue. Crystal oracle cards. Okay. We got 3. Okay, this is beautiful. So these gold ones are definitely for the spiritual awakening. And Tiger's Eye. This is about being confident and believing in yourself, believing in God working through you. This just has to do with that Ace of Wands, you know, sharing your art with the world. This is about being confident in yourself, that God put you here with a good reason, and God knows what He's created in you, and what God's created in you is reminiscent of God. It's godlike, it's God stuff. All right, we also have here divine intervention. There's an energy here of divine intervention that is going to take place to aid you in completing your task, because it is a divine task. So you have the divine realm on your behalf interceding and making either people realize or scenarios surge or do not surge so that it benefits you. This is in the background. You may or may not even find out about how it played itself out, because this isn't going to happen directly to you. The divine intervention is going to be more than likely towards a third party. I don't believe the divine intervention is towards you. I feel like this is something that's going to help you open your heart to love. It's going to help you trust the partnership. It's going to help you have more trust in your intuition, in your third eye, that self-confidence, that God-given self-confidence. So the divine intervention that happens to somebody else, somehow it really does affect you. I don't feel like it's a divine intervention personally. It could be, but I'm feeling like it's for another party. And also we got here busy times and multitasking, and for this we got calcite. By the way, this other one was pure gold. AU. Tiger's eye. Now calcite is a stone that's pretty calming. So the energy that I'm receiving from this card is that even though you have such a busy schedule, you need to make time to relax for yourself, even if it's 5 minutes. Carve out 5 minutes to be able to meditate and regroup your thoughts. And that's going to give you more time somehow, or an ability to better organize and better allot your time where it's being spent, where it's being ill spent, or something to that effect. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting from this card. Alright guys, so that's your weekly reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you do want a private exchange of energies with me, click on the description box below. Remember, I still have my birthday reading special going on, so take advantage. It's gonna be over November 2nd. Alright you guys, I love you so much. If you haven't already clicked subscribe, definitely do so. Have a great week. I love you. Love yourselves and love everybody around you.